It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been sitting here for, I don't know, I probably pulled up like 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, something like that. Been sitting here. I didn't want to turn the camera on before when it was still really dark out, but I owl hooted just a minute ago and I thought I heard a gobble, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try it again. Same area that I was in a couple days ago. I thought I heard one, but I could never tell. There's a couple guys in here that said that they had heard one, so. I got all these nighthawks out here that are messing with me. They're just going off. All the other birds are talking, but I can't hear a gobble yet. Well, it's about 10 minutes to shooting light. Birds should be gobbling right now. I'll probably wait here at least another 15 minutes before I really make a decision. I don't know if I want to drive or head in here. I brought my mountain bike with me so I could bike back in there a little ways, but I figured I would have heard something by now. I don't know if I really want to waste my time going in here if I'm not hearing any birds. So I was going to go into this piece and I was going to take my mountain bike in, and I didn't hear anything in there. And I thought I maybe heard a faint gobble, but to hear a faint gobble, to bring myself to, I couldn't bring myself to go that deep into that piece. So I listened for a bit, and I was in this drainage and figured, man, like, I should hear a turkey right now. It is a cold, crisp, clear morning. If there's one somewhere in that drainage, I should hear it, even if it's, a half mile out. And didn't hear anything, so I elected to leave. But before I left, I came around the bend of the road here, and it's private in between me and the other parcel public, but I still threw out a couple yelps on the box call, and I had a few birds respond to me from back over across the field here. Let's see if I can actually see them. You don't see them, but that's okay. It actually almost sounded like they're actually on the public on the other side. So I have to go back down. I'm gonna go hit the road, and then I gotta go flip back around and come up on another road to be able to really access that piece better, and actually the way that I want to access it, which is be from above those birds. It will be a little bit better because I'll be coming up, I gotta hike up a hill, but I guarantee that's why those birds are in there, is because no one's hiking up that hill. I know that there's been pressure in here from at least one other group of guys, and I feel like there's got to be at least another person or two that's been in this area. So we'll see. I'm gonna get up and over this, start hiking in, and I gotta bust feet to get up on top, I think, because I don't know if those birds are up or if they're going to stay down low. But if they stay down low, I'll have to try calling them across private. If they go up, I don't want to meet them at the top. I would rather beat them to the top. But I couldn't tell if they were down low or if they were up on the ridge. I could just tell the direction they were, and it was definitely public. So I'm going to beat feet, get around, and we'll see if we can get on them. All right. I just got parked. I just got on the road. I got a jaunt in front of me to get up and over this hill. It's probably about a mile. It's probably over a mile, honestly, going in here. I didn't measure it, but the country I'm going through does look good. I'll probably stop before I get too far in here and throw a call out really quick just in case there's something on this side of the hill. So I looked at my maps. It's about a mile and a half into where those birds supposedly were. Probably got about 500-600 feet of elevation to get up here. So it's not really steep. This is actually really good looking country. I just found some scratching back on the 2-track behind me. I'm going off trail at the moment just because I'm trying to beeline right to where these birds were. This is whipping my butt. Just going hard at this. But once I get to the top, that'll be a lot nicer because I'll stop and I might try calling him up from there. I think the hard hike that I'm putting in right now is gonna pay out because it'll put me right on top of them where I want to get. I've been running to get up this hill. There's a nice, almost kind of like a flat bench right at the top of this ridge up here. So I'll get up there, start calling. I don't know if these birds will have worked their way up here by now or if they're staying down at the bottom. But that's why I'm trying to run up here as quick as I can because I don't want them to beat me to the top. They're still down there. They're still down in that same corner. That's perfect. I'm going to drop another couple hundred feet of elevation on top of them. It is a beautiful day out here. Man, say what you want about hunting birds out east and hunting them in the hardwoods and whatnot. There's something special about hunting Merriams in the mountains of western Montana. Hopefully this is going to work out really well. I got the uphill advantage on them. I'm going to drop a couple 100 yards up here and we'll see if we can strike them again. I'm sure they'll strike again for me. I would like to see if I can call them up the hill, just because I know that would be a lot nicer, because I don't want to pop a decoy if I don't have to, and I can have them just looking for me the whole time. I just heard them go off again. steep coming down this. It's going to be a pain to go back up. I will probably be walking the 2-track road and taking the long way around if I actually shoot one of these things. These birds are going off right now. I'm trying to haul to get down to them. I think they're probably about 500 yards or so in front of me. Oh man. They're farther over. I wonder if they got below a dip or something. So they're definitely farther away than I thought. There's no way they saw me. I was coming through thick timber. Now they're not responding, and that's a little disheartening. My map should be quick and see where I last had a pin on them. I'm gonna run up here and see if I can get to the edge of the hill and see if I can get up to talk. There's no way that they shouldn't be in here still. That's... Oh, give me a sec.
Send me a picture, boo-boo.
Oh, I'll send you some pictures. Give me... That was a freaking roller coaster that I just went through.
Well, you earned him.
Oh my gosh. After that freaking hike. So, let's do a little recap here of just the whole morning. So I'd come out to this section of public that we had hunted a couple times last year and shot a couple birds out of. And a couple days ago I came out to another section on the other side of this big drainage up here and talked to a couple guys, and they said, yeah, there's a bunch of birds that were in here. But they had no idea where they went. Well, I think I ended up finding them because I came back in this morning thinking I was going to take the mountain bike and I was going to ride deep up into the drainage, but it was such a cold, crisp morning that I knew I should have been able to hear something. Just even if it was a half mile off or something, I should have been able to hear something, even a partial gobble. So I elected that I was going to drive out and I was going to go check another spot. And I got halfway out down the road and I was like, well, there's this big private field in between me and this other ridge over there, but that ridge is public and there is a way I could get to it. So I step out and I hit the box call from the road and 5 or 6 birds hammered on it. And I'm like, okay, sweet. So I got a pin on them and I ran around, or I drove around. I had to go down to the highway, drive back up another road. It was about 1.5 miles to run up and over the mountain to get over here with, I don't know, 500-600 feet of elevation. It wasn't that steep, but it was just a long way just to run. And I got up here in here and I struck from the top and I got them to gobble down here in the bottom, and they were in the same area, so I knew, okay, so I can work with these. And so I worked my way down, and they were just gobbling and going off the whole time. Well, I heard them eventually work their way over onto the private down here, and I was like, well, okay, I couldn't tell if they're at the bottom of this big hill I'm on top of, or if they were back out in the field and heading back across the big private field where I had first struck them at in the morning. So I couldn't tell. One of them just gobbled again over there. I couldn't tell, but I was sitting there and I got on the phone with one of our friends, telling him Mason, and I'm telling him, yeah, I'm on them, but I don't know where they're at. And you know, they were kind of in the same boat this morning, it sounded like. And so I was like, well, I can hear them gobbling. I'm going to put the phone down and see if I can get another pin on them. Just as I do that, I get right to the edge of the hill, and these things gobble on their own, and they're like 100 yards down the hill right below me. And I'm like, oh no, what's going on? And then they gobble about like 100 yards down the hill right in front of me. And so I immediately drop back away from the crest of the ridge a little bit, wanting to call them up. As I'm dropping back, these things have already made their way up on top of the hill, and they're on my level. And so I had to drop back even further to get into another setup because I knew they would have seen me. And I sit down, I call, they all gobble. There was like 5 of them in there. And I sit 30 seconds later, I call again, and they gobble, and they're like on top of me. And within a few seconds, I have the 2 jakes that are right in front of me. And they were like, I don't know, 10 yards in front of me. And I was telling myself not to shoot a jake over opening weekend if I could help it. And I had them all dead to rights, but I looked to my left and I saw the tom standing there like 30 yards out. And so I swung really quick and shot, and I just didn't level my bead on him whatsoever. Well, I shot and I missed, and I was kicking myself and sitting here, and then next thing I knew, I had heard I'm sitting there, I call my wife and I tell her what happened and whatnot, and a couple minutes go by and I sit down, and bird gobbles like right from the same group, like 100 yards from me. So I sit down, I'm like, okay, I guess we can make something work out of this. And I call a few times, and I sat for probably like 10 minutes calling, and nothing was happening. And I figured, well, I had just shot, I probably just scared him. It's whatever. I was getting ready to get up. And so I called my buddy and told him what had happened as I missed. And a couple minutes go by of us talking, and then next thing I know, I hear a bird putt right to my left, and I look, and 30 yards over, and I didn't have my camera going, but 30 yards away, there was 2 jakes standing right there. Or I thought it was one at the time. And so I shot, and I saw a bird just take off over the hill, go flying down back onto the private, and I just kicked myself. I'm like, you're kidding me. I just missed again. And I'm on the phone with my buddy as this is happening. And then all of a sudden I see another bird, the one that I had shot, goes flopping out from behind the tree. And I'm just on the phone with him, like, oh, no way, I killed him. And run over and go grab him really quick. And that was funny. Yeah, no, this is a beautiful place. I'm happy that I was able to get one. As much as I love shooting longbeards, jakes are easier to carry out, and they taste just the same. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this video. I got about 1.5 miles walk back to the truck. Got to get up and over this hill, and I'm going to do it with a smile on my face and a kick in my step. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that I can make more videos like this. I am new to making content, so stuff might be a little amateur to start with, but hopefully as I get going here, everything starts turning out a little bit better. So thanks, guys. Have a good day.